What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Spiderfire001 channel. Today we're going to try a new video out, and a new series is coming your way. Here lately I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, and you probably know that if you've been watching stream. But to be truthful, it's been, a little bit difficult to take the advice that I've seen from other YouTubers and try and put it to work on the console. So what we're going to do in this new series is we're going to actually examine what it's like to play Overwatch on the console. Now, as you'll notice, there'll be no webcam. This is just going to be an informative series, and we're going to see how it goes. If you guys enjoy it, I want you to smash that like button down below. But as we're going forward, today's episode is going to focus on what I think is probably one of the biggest differences between console Overwatch and Overwatch on the PC, and I call it the Call of Duty's complex. Call of Duty is probably the hallmark game of most consoles, specifically the Xbox, which is what I play Overwatch on. And I remember I played Call of Duty all the time, and basically my strategy for most of the matches I played in was a run and gun method. I would run in with my gun and kill the other team. That was my intention. And it was really possible because my guns were of equal strength, my abilities were equal strength as the opponents, and so I was able to actually play them fairly running and gunning. So it was actually possible, if you were a good enough player, to do a 1v6 versus the other team. You could completely wipe the team by yourself without any help. It wasn't easy, but it was possible. Overwatch is not like that though. Instead, a decent Winston is always going to be able to 1v1 a Widow. It's just not going to be able to happen. He closes the distance way too quickly, and she's not going to be able to pump enough damage into him before he slowly whittles her down. And to top that, no character, not a single character in Overwatch, can 1v6 the entire other team. And I'm sorry, Genji mains, that includes you. Instead, you need your team to back you up, and it is incredibly important that they are there to support you, even if it is to just distract people while you're going around with your nano dragon blade. And this is one of the biggest challenges. Trickling in is a problem, because when you go in one by one, you either get picked off, or you simply give them ult charge. Grouping up is then what you have to do, because it's the only way you can push as a team and quickly take advantage of the other team's positioning and kill them. However, we have to remember this is the console, and using the Call of Duty mentality, and I'm saying Call of Duty as a joke. If you don't know that, I know how to say Call of Duty, I'm just doing it as a joke, just saying. But using the Call of Duty complex, you just run in. And this mindset is incredibly prevalent in the console community. So, how do we fix it so that you don't have to have the Reinhardt who charges in by himself attempting to take on the entire team by himself? Well, I think there are two ways to deal with it. First of all, you can play with a pre-made team. You have 6 friends of yours who can get together, you can all play together all the time. It's easy to overcome this because eventually you'll practice it enough so that you can trust one another to come together at the right time. But if you're like me, you don't have 6 friends who play Xbox on a regular basis, and that's just not possible. So, I think the second way that we can do this to fix this Call of Duty complex is to increase the awareness of how we actually play Overwatch. And I think you do that in a couple of different ways. We can share videos like this one, or videos by other YouTubers who are covering console games, or even the PC version, to talk about how we should be playing the game. Or we can just talk with our friends about it. I think that when you have a duo queue or a trio queue and you're all talking about how to actually play, eventually the community will figure this out. But it's on console. We have to remember that the PC gaming world is not exactly the same as it will be on console. And so, knowing that, a couple of friends of mine and I are going to start a series called the Armchair Generals on this channel. So, Armchair Generals is going to cover a lot of different topics. It's going to cover things about how do you play certain characters, when do you play certain characters, what are they good at, who should you be focusing on, what team comps are good, how do you deal with a Hanzo main that's on your team on attack, and a couple of other different topics if you guys want to suggest them. So if you have a topic that you'd like for us to cover in the coming weeks, throw it down in the comments down below and be more than happy to work on that. And we really just want to come together as a community and talk about console Overwatch, because let's be honest, it's not the same as PC. The aiming is not as easy, it's not as easy to find teammates who know how to group up, and to be honest, it's just a different experience entirely. So, if you have something you'd like for us to talk about, leave it down in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you slap that like button. And as always, thank you all for the love and support, and we will see you guys next time.